Good morning, children. Myself Nimpi S. Tiwari from LP Savani Vidya Bhavan. We will continue with the subject OC, Organization of Commerce. Let's start. Yes, children. Now see, in last video we have done the chapter number 3, Business Services 2. In today's lecture, we'll continue with the 4th chapter, that is Communication, E-commerce and Outsourcing. Fine. In the same, we'll cover meaning and definition of the communication in today's video. Because this is the new chapter and I don't think so I have to do the process part. It will be more according to the first lecture. So, we'll cover only meaning and definition of the communication. Fine. So, let's get started. See children, this is the introduction of the communication. Nowadays, the competition in the business has increased. In this age of competition, for the development of the business, the factor like human resources have become important. Element like high quality goods, low cost, prompt transportation of goods, and better service to consumer have become important in business. The process of communication through proper means of communication has been essential for the business unit. E-commerce has come into existence for the transaction between unit and with the customers. Further, outsourcing has also become necessary for smooth operation of internal transaction of business. So in introduction part, only this phase you have to remember. According to the competitive world, in business environment, you can see the competition. And if proper communicational process is not used in the organization, then we will lack the profit. So first of all, the communication part from the business side to the customer is must in a proper medium. Then only we can explore our product in the mind of consumer, and then only consumer will keep in their mind, keep their eye in our product, and they will demand for the same. So first of all, just leave it according to the business point. Just think about the communicational process. Actually, what is the uses of the same and why it is essential. With the help of meaning, you can understand the concept. Let's see the same. Yes, meaning. Communication is made of two Latin words, that is communis and communicare. That means to share common. Gradually, the meaning of communication has been changed and nowadays its meaning has become wider. See, short and simple, the communication is derived from the Latin word communis and communicare. The meaning of the same is share our views with others. But according to the changes in the business, according to the changing in communication, the meaning of communication has been wider. The primitive man used non-verbal communication through sign and expression. Our primitives, they are using the non-verbal communication process through sign and expression. They are communicating with each other. After that, language as dialected, that was a communication. Fine. After that, they are using the languages to communicate with the people. As a result of the development of the science and technology, with the help of language and science, communication has become faster and easy through various media of communication. So, the phase of signing and expression part will change in the language, and now, according to the faster change in the communication, the lots of medias are available for communicational process. Communication is the two-way process. It is the process of sending information from one source to the targeted one. In this process, the sender first collect information in the proper form. Suppose, just take example, your teacher is the sender of the information and you are the receiver of the message. So what is my work? We are communicating with each other. So what is my work? First of all, I have to collect the perfect information in a proper order. Then send it via medium or channel. Then I am going to think that in which way I am going to send you the message. By which medium? By mobile, by message, by call, by mail, etc. So any medium I will select. Then suppose I have selected mail. I am sending you the information with mail. Then you are the receiver. So the receiver of the information interprets the message and respond. Then you will receive the message and you will give the response for the same. Thus, in the communication, information, concept, emotion, feeling or instruction are exchanged between two or more persons. Fine. When we are communicating with each other, only we are passing the information? No. In fact, we can exchange our concept, our emotion, our feeling, our instruction. Fine. So simple as that, we can exchange all these things with one person or more. In communication, when messages are transmitted through words by use of language, it is known as verbal communication. While you are communicating with someone, you are using the words. That is called verbal communication. In the verbal communication, the information is in written or in oral form. Fine. In verbal communication, you are using the word either written way or oral way. But both these forms are called verbal communication because you are using the words. Proper selection of words and their placement in the sentence is also important in the verbal communication. Suppose I have selected verbal communication. I am sending the data with the help of mail. So the proper words at the proper place to make the sentence is compulsory for passing the information. Thus, the specific meaning is extracted from the sentence. Keep in short and sweet principles should be followed while creating a message. One principle we are following, what? Keep it short and sweet. For using this principle, we can pass the message from one mind to another in formal way. The message should be short and easy to understand. If we are following this principle, keep it short and sweet. By using this principle, you can pass the message in short and easy way, which is understood by the receiver. When communication process of passing information is attempted without using word, it is known as non-verbal communication, as our primitives are using. Primitive mans are using non-verbal communication. That means they are not using the words. They are signing or expressing. In this type of communication, information is exchanged through signals. In non-verbal communication, how you are supposed to pass the message to your mind to another with the help of signals, physical expression, gesture, postures, facial and eye expressions in artistic way. For example, music, singing, dance, sculpture, picture, drawing, map, cannon salute, siren, etc. Fine. These are the way. This is called non-verbal communication because here you are not using the words. In music, singing, dancing, sculpture, you are not using the words, but still you are passing the message from your side to other side. Your opinion you are passing to others' mind with the help of non-verbal communication. Fine. Then children, definition about communication. Communication means exchange of thoughts, opinions and information through speech, writing or signing. Communication is the mean of exchanging the thought, opinion, and information from one person to another with the help of speech, writing, or sign. Communication means a process of exchange of information among people regarding knowledge. Why you are communicating with the other? You are passing your knowledge, your concept, your understanding, your emotion, your feeling, your opinion from your mind to another. The sender select the proper medium which affect the receiver, and as a result his or her behavior is changed and a relationship with him or her is established or maintained. Suppose I am exchanging my knowledge to you guys, as right now I am providing the knowledge related with the communication. So I am communicating with you, fine. So I am the sender and you are the receiver. So my language should be in a proper way, my medium should be in the proper way, then only my receiver can understand, okay, what I am trying to say, what I am trying to exchanging. And by communication, even you can exchange the thoughts, understanding, emotion, feelings, and opinion. Thus, communication means the process of inducing our thoughts into the other mind. This you can use as a conclusion part for the communication. Communication means the process of inducing our thought into the other mind. Right? Our thought we are introducing in the other mind is called communication. After exchanging our knowledge, concept, understanding, emotion, feeling, and opinion. Fine. So, children, we have done the fourth chapters, that is communication, e-commerce, and outsourcing's 2 points, that is meaning and definition. In next video, we'll continue with the process. Thank you for the day, children. Bye bye.